man. Hello.
Anyways, Tua is probably not going to get that much food with how he's going to play. I mean, he's going to play like he's malnourished or something. Anyway, though, yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game. And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fun Develop. Please like and subscribe. I hope you guys, again, are having a good Monday or something. I don't know. I think that's when this is coming out. But as you guys can see, we have a pretty crucial Monday nighter, meaningful football for the Dolphins here as they head to Pittsburgh and, again, for some frigid football as well. Dolphins are at 6-7, winners of 4 in a row, 5 out of their last 6. They're looking to upset the Steelers here as they're not making the playoffs, let's be honest. But hey, meaningful football in mid-December is a lot better than what other teams are going on with them. Steelers are at 7-6. They are atop the AFC North at the moment with their big win in Baltimore last week. This is a game that could, again, technically put them 2 games up in the division, which would be, again, very good for them getting blown out in the wild card. But anyway, for the Dolphins last week, they were able to dominate the Jets 34-10. Devon Achane did leave that game, but he looks to be healthy, which is good. Also, the Dolphins, last time they were in Pittsburgh was actually back in 2019. That was a game that we saw them lose 27-14 when they were 0-7. So it's been a minute since these teams have played here against each other, but they did play back in 22-2. Again, the Dolphins were about really starting to get going again when they beat them 16-10. Also, it's Monday Night Football. As always, this game will be at 8:15 on ESPN, the ESPN app, NFL Plus. I think it's also on ESPN Deportes, and then I think Peyton and Neal are doing their thing on ESPN2 as well. But other than that, again, we have the kickoff and all that stuff going on as well. The weather for this game, it's going to be 18 degrees. You're going to get a little bit of wind. Also clear weather, but we all know what that means for Tua. He has never beaten a team in frigid temperatures, again, with a winning record. I think in the Jets game technically counts, but that wasn't a winning record. So there you go. We look at, again, the elimination scenarios here. Again, there's no clinching if I'm not mistaken. But for the Dolphins, if they lose this game, and again, I think the Bills and Texans results on Sunday lock in there, they will be eliminated from the playoffs. So that's what I'll say there. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, if they lose, they are knocked out of the number 1 seed. If the Broncos or Patriots win, or if the Chargers win plus the Texans loss, the Steelers get the 1 seed, are knocked out of the 1 seed. I don't think they were going to get in the first place, so yeah, I don't think they really care either about that. Meanwhile, look at the starting lineup for the Dolphins and what's going on with them here. You guys can see Tua as a quarterback. Devon Achane's questionable. They really need him to play. Jalen Wright had 120 yards off the bench last week. I think Ollie Gordon got in the end zone too. Again, the receiving options are scarce outside of Jalen Waddle, but they're healthy. Darren Waller's tight end. Again, he hasn't really played a ton this year, but again, he's old, so who really cares? And he's coming out of retirement after like 3 years. Al Ingold's a fullback. Aaron Bruder's questionable. Daniel Brunskill will start if he can't go. Rest of the O-line is healthy. For this defense, the entire front 7 is good to go outside of Chop Robinson, who is questionable. Has not had a great second year. Rasul Douglas and Jack Jones are both questionable at corner. Jason Marshall is healthy, though, as well as Mika Fitzpatrick and Ashton Davis to round out secondary. Ifedu Melifonwu, who's, again, their dime guy, is questionable as well. Riley Patterson, Jake Bailey are kicker and punter. Malik Washington is the returner, and Joe Cardona is questionable at long snapper. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, we look at what's going on with them. You guys all know that Aaron Rodgers is at quarterback. Jalen Warren is in the backfield. Mason Rudolph, the backup to Aaron Rodgers. He obviously hasn't had the greatest of seasons. Kenneth Gainwell is also in the backfield. DK Metcalf, receiver. Calvin Austin's questionable, as well as Ben Skoranek. Adam Thielen is, again, a wide receiver there. Donald Washington is questionable. Pat Freiermuth is behind him. Connor Hayward is the fullback. Andrews Pete's questionable left tackle. We've got Isaac Salamalu, Zach Frazier, and Mason McCormick. All guys who've had pretty solid seasons on the O-line, as well as Troy Fatanu. My bad. Also, guys, they can't block the run game. Like, Jalen Warren, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, these are not numbers that are going to get done. And then, like, Kenneth Gainwell, bro, same thing. They don't run the ball. Like, what are we doing? But anyway, for this defense, all 4 guys that actually play in this D-line are questionable. That's just not the greatest situation to be in. Again, technically they can cover with the 3 healthy guys that are all backups, but like Derek Harmon's had a struggle with injuries this year. Kind of Benton's also questionable, and I mean, yeah, Cam Hayward's obviously oldest, old AF. TJ Watt's out with the collapsed lung. Again, Tyrod Taylor, like, what are we doing? Jack Sawyer start if he can't go. Nick Hairbig, Alex Highsmith, they're also there. Malik Harrison's questionable. Both starting linebackers are good to go. I don't know why they're obsessed with the Ravens linebackers, but I guess do your thing. Jay Spears questionable. You obviously had the insane big-time pick last week. Asante Samuel finally comes in over from the out of free agency. Obviously has not had a great career. He's kind of been an average player so far in his career, but he out of free agency is here. Chuck Clark, Jerome Pepper is going to funeral home here. Kyle Duggar. Don't know why we have Patriots bigger safeties, but I guess that's what's going on. Sebastian Castro, I think he's a second-year guy, right? No, he's a rookie, my bad. Casual moment by me, I freaking scouted him. I thought it was 2 years ago. Whatever, Jalen Ramsey's their free safety for now. Joey Porter, Brandon Echols are at kicker and punter. No, they're corners. Chris Boswell is their kicker. Corliss Waitman's their punter. Calvin Austin's questionable. Scotty Miller will be the returner if he can't go. And obviously Kenneth Gainwell's their kick returner. With Christian Cunson, long snapper. With all that said, for me, guys, this game is going to go and entertaining. I see this game being close. Who actually ends up winning, I think we can all figure that out pretty easily. But it's a meaningful football game. Better than other Monday Nighters we've had recently. For this one, though, in all likelihood, I see the Pittsburgh defense really taking advantage of things and knocking the Dolphins out of the playoffs with this one. I'm going to say they actually do end up doing that. 17-13 will be the final. Aaron Rodgers throws a couple nice passes. They run the ball not well, but they will try to. That's all I have for you guys here. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Go check out the NFL Sunday recap. That is all the things you guys need to know from, again, a crazy NFL Sunday. And I'll have you guys to recap of this game tomorrow. But other than that, enjoy your Monday night, and I'll see y'all for, again, the recap of this tomorrow.
What is this like? He said, you don't plan it this way, I guarantee you, and I don't recommend it. 0-10, nothing works.
You had Marty Booker on the double move, and Ike Taylor just waiting for it, and John Beck just trying to make a play. Trying to throw it down the field, maybe get an interference call, but trying to make a play.
It might have been, if picked, a play that worked out just as well as this punch. Brandon Fields struggled earlier, got the wet ball away. Allen Rossum going to let go, and it looks like it's on a tee. If you tee the ball up, you put